welcome to Conversations on the Corner with Latish Corner. And I have a special guest. I would love for you to introduce yourself.
My name is Andre Hill. Just flew down here from Florida. Flew across here from Florida, actually.
Okay. What brought you to Florida? What brought you to Houston?
I have a son down here that's getting married, and he wanted his dad to be here. So here I am.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel to have a son getting married?
I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. Probably won't know until tomorrow.
Is this your first child?
No, this is my second one that's getting married. The first one that got married, it was funny. So now we got another one that's going to get married. He said, but they just said, hell, they were going to try it at least once. So, okay, here we are.
All right, perfect. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where were you born?
I was born and raised in Oxford, Mississippi. One of Fortune magazine's 50 top places to live in the continental United States.
Really?
Shocked me when I read it in a Fortune 500 magazine.
You don't feel the same way?
I mean, what would you think about it? You born and raised there, just like it was home to you. It's like, dang, okay.
You didn't feel like it was a lot of wealthy people there? You didn't feel the money?
Well, we were good. We were always the house that all the kids wanted to go to in the neighborhood. Actually, my dad had ran a barbershop in the '60s, and it was in town, and it was very, very, very prosperous. It really was. So we were okay. We were good. If we were poor, we didn't know it.
Right.
We always had something. We always had stuff to do. We always, again, the house that all the kids wanted to go to.
Right.
So, yes, yeah.
So, were you pretty close to your grandparents?
My grandparents on my mom's, I guess, yeah, mostly on my mom's side, because actually we lived on that side of town. Dad's mom and dad lived, a few miles from us, so, but in the same town. My grandmother, Mom, we called her. She lived actually walking distance, like, I don't know, right down the street. So we were all, that's where we were. So we grew up.
And you went to high school there?
In Oxford, Mississippi. Graduated in 81.
Graduated in 81?
In 81, yeah.
What did you do after high school?
Went in the military.
Okay. What branch?
You figure it out.
Army?
I'm more than I can be.
So tell me, what branch was it? I don't want to guess.
Well, why did you throw on?
I don't know, because you give me look at the shirt,
So why couldn't it have been a Marine?
A Marine? Okay, perfect. So you were in the Marine. How long were you there?
This ain't going to be. All right.
So how long were you in the Marine?
4 years in the Corps.
4 years in the Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did we do after the Marine Corps?
We did a few things after the Marine Corps. Came back home, went to work. Did a few things after the Marine Corps.
What kind of job did you go back to work?
Oh, well, I came back home when I first started doing it. I learned to I was an upholsterer. And I upholstered for Ashley Furniture for some years. Pretty good at what I did. Made pretty good money what I did. Also, I wasn't always a good boy. So I dabbled out there a little bit myself as well. But it gave me a sense of belonging, understanding people. My dad called me and said, boy, you 4-dimensional. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, well, think about it. You went in the military, you went to college, even spent a little time doing, with the other people of this world. And now you done lived a little bit. So he said, that's what I said. So, and I said, I thought about it. I said, I guess I do know how to stand in front of a general and salute. Know how to sit down with a professor and have a decent conversation. and I know how to talk to, reach the scum of the earth, as they want to call people. So, and I've lived a little bit.
You've lived a little bit. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, I was married to a high school sweetheart, I guess you would say. Got married at 18, right after high school. We had a son at the same time. Actually, I took them when I left from the Marine Corps. We stayed together for 37 years.
37 years, wow.
Years. People were like, well, why did y'all get divorced? I said, well, because we got married when we were kids, and we still hadn't grown up into each other, actually, because we didn't know what we were doing. It was all trial and error. Mm-hmm. To me, it was, and that's what we talk about. She and I are still good friends now. Actually, I talked to her today or yesterday. Might have been yesterday. Yesterday, we talked. She's still in the family. I mean,
is she coming to the wedding?
No, not her son.
Not her son. Okay.
Yeah, so that is. So that's another story.
Do you have any regrets?
Of what?
Just any regrets that you can think of off the top of your head?
You know what? People regret their life, but when your life comes full circle, why do you regret? Mm-hmm. Everything. There's no perfect person. There's no perfect person walking around here now. There's no book to tell you how to do this, that, and the other.
Right.
Because God didn't make us the same, so therefore it's not just we all just say we're gonna think like this, blah blah blah. We all have our own mindset. We're gonna all do things contrary, but nevertheless, so do I look back over my life and say, I wish I had did this, wish I had did that for what? Yeah. Everything that you did was a lesson, sometimes lesson or a blessing, or sometimes lesson and a blessing. Mm-hmm. Because you can take the bad and make good out of it by helping somebody with it. Mm-hmm. So technically, I don't worry about the things that I've done in my life. It is what it is.
What advice would you give a young boy that's 18, that's starting his life? Because at 18 it's kind of confusing.
Very confusing. Because see, I don't think I would have got married had it not been for my dad telling me you need to get married. Mm-hmm. When I think about that now, I wasn't ready to get married. I was a kid, but I had to grow up at the same time, go from one extreme, literally flipping over to I come out of high school still living at home with mom and dad, to the next year being a husband, provider, a father. Shit, that's a hell of a lot on a kid. Mm-hmm. So, and me, I'm still wild as a buck deer.
You still wild as a buck? You say?
I was still wild as a buck deer.
Oh, you were still wild as a buck deer. Are you? Then, would you say you still are?
Not far off now. Still a buck.
Still a buck?
Yeah. The buck still do what a buck do.
Okay, so you didn't answer my question though. Yeah. What advice would you give?
What advice would I give a
18-year-old man?
18-year-old man right now. You're coming out of school. Actually, I would think that, because I said to somebody else, I said, they ought to have a thing where every young man coming out of school should go in the military for at least 2 years. For the discipline, first off. Now, he could stay longer, but right. For at least 2 years. For the discipline, for the knowledge, for the understanding of growing up, for the maturity level that you'll grow up. Because you still can do your kid stuff. Me, I'm a big kid at heart, and it said something about I ride a motorcycle. So you don't get old. You never get old on a bike. You just get, I don't know what the word would be. Cause shit. We still do, old cats still do shit young cats want to do.
Right.
So all young cats do. But anyway, back to what you asked, to give a young man advice of what he should do. That's a good one. That's a good one. You might come back to that.
I'll come back to that. Let me ask you
'cause I'm
something.
thinking about
Now,
it.
this might be a little difficult too.
It might
Would
not
you-
be that difficult.
It might not be
I
that
might
difficult.
not answer.
Would you consider yourself a good father?
Yeah. And actually, Carolyn, my ex-wife, said that. She said, "You know what? You're a lot better father than you were a husband."
I can understand that.
And it is. I mean, this marriage thing is, I was a provider. She said I was good. She said I was a good provider, and I was a good daddy. Wasn't too good as a husband. Well, of course not.
I mean, you a buck.
Yeah. yeah. That's enough about that, honey. Yeah, not bad. Anyway, so I talk to my sons and I tell them, matter of fact, the one that's getting married, he asked me something about a month or so ago. He said he didn't feel right, and I'm like, what is it? He said, well, about being a man. I'm like, why is that? He said, I said, what you getting at? He said, well, his fiance she makes a lot more money than him. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. And so, but me being the man that provided this, that, and the other, I don't. Some parts of me don't feel right. I said, well, okay. I said, Tim, answer a couple questions for me. And like what? I said, when Josie leaves, she's a traveling nurse. When she leaves, does she worry about where her kids are? Nope. She said, well, no, because I help. There you go. I said, no. While she's gone, is she worrying about where the kids are? I said, and I kept putting it on the kids to see if he catch it. He said, no. He said, no. Does she worry about you making more money than her? Does she worry about whatever? Does she worry about anything? No, she's straight. I said, you're doing what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
True enough, her occupation allows her to make more money, better money than you. But as long as she's content and happy, not worrying about her kid, not stressing about where my baby's at, this, that, and that, because she know daddy's doing daddy.
Right. And that makes a lot.
And that's what women don't. That's what we don't. They don't. I mean, sometimes you don't understand. So I said, you doing your duty. You doing your daddy, your manly duty. You're allowing your wife to take care of what she needs to. True enough, it's making more money than you. Mm-hmm. But you're allowing her to do what she needs to do for the family as your helpmeet, and you taking care of all this stuff that will stress her out.
Right.
If you weren't there, them boys, look how happy they are. That's all. That's shit. That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. See, and a lot of people they don't think about it, but which no, you're right. I didn't think about it. I said, see, because she's never said anything about you not making more money.
Right.
She said, baby, we in it together.
As you should. As she should.
That's it. That's what you're looking for. Nowadays, you got these old women, old women that ain't. But anyway.
You gotta elaborate. You got these women that what?
No. All of them got their hand out.
So what are they supposed to have out?
God didn't make you for me. I mean, he didn't make you for me. No.
I thought he did.
No, hold up. Let me straighten that.
Yeah, okay.
He made the man, the woman for the man.
Uh-huh.
But now she's to be there for the man.
Mm-hmm.
As a helpmate to do this, that, and the other. But the first thing she said, well, shoot, these women these days, you got to have this to be with me. No, I ain't got to have shit to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get the right woman, and you don't have to worry about that. Because it's a few of y'all that do that. I'm not saying you one of them.
No.
Unless the shoe fit.
It might fit a little bit.
Hey, you need to do this to me. I don't need to do that for you. That's not a need. That's a want.
That's a want.
It's a difference.
It is a difference. I wouldn't say I have my hand out, but I do have needs. But my needs I don't ask. I don't feel the need. I don't think I should have to ask. I feel like the man should kind of know. And I know a lot of men have told me, well, we can't read your mind. We can't read
First, we can't read your mind. You're right about that. And then, now, here's the thing. That's like if you date. You got your stuff over there. I got my stuff over here. Mm-hmm. Well, you need to be paying bills. What the fuck I'm going to pay bills at your house for? You made them. Did not you make them? Who was paying them before I came into your life? Wasn't you paying your bill?
So let me.
Wasn't you paying your bill?
Yes, I was.
So therefore, I mean, what do you mean? Well, I got to come in and start paying your bill because you and I are mutually attracted to each other. But now it's I got to pay for my part of the attraction. Make that make sense to me?
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah,
but not necessarily. I don't. But see, I can't defend all the women in the world. Well, I don't necessarily. I've never asked anybody to pay my bills. However, if someone wants to pay my bills, I'm not gonna tell you no. But I don't believe in necessarily asking a man for anything.
You just said, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to know what I need.
He's supposed to know what I need. But I'm not asking him to pay my bills. But he should know what I need, though. Like, as a man, he knows what women require, and he should know what he wants his woman to have. I don't want anything he doesn't want to give me.
We're going to keep this clean podcast, so I ain't going to go there. Anyway, women something else now. Women something else. They are. I mean, and I talk to women all the time, all different nationalities. You know, some women. No, some women will tell you, "Oh, I got all of my own. Everything I got. Shoot, I take care of myself." But then the first time you get with them, ain't you buying dinner? No, don't you take care of yourself?
Yeah, but
stop right there, baby. I'm just asking. You don't have to get hysterical about it. Yeah, I mean, so. I'll take you out to dinner. You can take me out to dinner.
Hey, it's actually
I did this one time. I asked her, I said, hey, baby, won't you buy me something to eat? We were in McDonald's. Won't you buy me breakfast? Now, she looked at me and she said, I know you can buy your own, but I do. You know what I turned around and told her? Mm-hmm. You right. But that was a damn good answer. You know what I told her? Put hers on mine.
I would have got you that senior coffee.
See what I'm saying? She want to buy you just the bare minimum. They give you the damn coffee.
No, they don't. McDonald's give you coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Oh, okay. I drink coffee.
I'll give you mine when we go to McDonald's.
We're not going to McDonald's.
Yeah, that's for you.
I'm not going to McDonald's. I'm not going with you. Don't even worry about that.
All right, well,
I'm not going to McDonald's.
That's good. I can keep my little change in my pocket.
Keep your little change in your pocket.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm good.
But
I will go for a large sweet tea though. Well, yeah, and a coffee.
No, you ain't gonna get no and or nothing.
I want a coffee too.
No, you don't want the coffee. It's a senior citizen coffee.
Senior citizen.
It might be too strong for you.
No, 3 creams, 3 sugars. And it's 25 cents unless they don't went up.
That's for us.
What? Who is us?
Senior citizens.
Listen, they don't know if I'm buying that coffee for me or the senior citizen.
They're not gonna let you get it.
They will let me get a senior citizen coffee.
They're gonna say, "Man, where you buying that for?"
My grandma. Or my senior citizen.
I don't think this podcast is going the way it's supposed to be.
I think it's going great. All right, so perfect. Is there anything, like, what does your retirement look like? Do you even think about that?
I don't worry about retirement.
You don't retire?
No, because I've seen a lot of guys retire and go right back to work. So would you retire?
That's what my plan is, to work up until.
So me, I'm gonna do something till I die.
Yeah.
Along with riding my motorcycle. Yeah.
Maybe you could get something. You think there's any jobs out there that you can do riding a motorcycle?
Yeah, teach people.
That's actually.
And I do that.
Yeah, you do that.
I do.
How much do you charge an hour?
That's.
I mean, how are the people gonna contact you?
I'm not gonna. Oh, okay.
How are they gonna contact you if they want to?
No, see, here's the thing. A lot of them, we tell them to go to school. Go to the school. They're gonna. It's a weekend course. Like roughly $300 for 12 hours, I guess you would say, because you start in the morning at 6 to about 12. Anyway, what they do, they go through the book with you, ride the little bike courses and all, but that don't teach you to ride a bike,
right?
Because it only gives you the bare minimum for that amount. Now, what I thought about doing was coming in and doing an after program or something, wherein I'll work with you, process you through a good month, because they're not going to teach you to ride on the street. They're not going to teach you really too much of nothing. You're going to need to already know something when you go in there. So, and that's where I come into. I sit there and I actually are going to go through with you, on the street. I get on the bike. The first time I get on the bike with you and just show you this, that, and the other. Safety tips that I'll give you, showing you as we ride. I ride and you ride your own bike. Because a lot of people don't understand. One guy was asking, he's like, well, man, I think that, I was teaching his girlfriend, he was like, man, I think that's too much bike for her. I said, why do you think that? Man, the thing fast. I said, it's no faster than you can throttle. I said, see, because that's the problem, what you don't realize. It's not the size of the bike. It's the twist of the wrist. Same thing in a car. If you don't get your car, but your Jeep, but just this much gas, it ain't gonna go but this fast, right? Same thing on a motorcycle. If you don't twist hard, it's gonna only go as fast as you twist.
Do you think it's a big difference between, as far as learning, on a scooter
and
a motorcycle?
It all depends, because the scooter is nothing but a motorized bicycle. That's all a motorcycle is. You see, the only you do the same principal thing on a bike that you do on a motorcycle, but it's different. What I mean by that, as long as you're giving it gas, it's gonna go. Motorcycle. As long as you're pedaling on a bicycle, it's gonna go. Stop pedaling, what's it gonna do?
Stop.
Fall over. Ain't gonna just stop you.
You gonna fall over?
A bicycle. Stop pedaling, but you keep your feet on the pedal.
I guess you just put your foot on the ground.
That's not what I see.
I know. I wasn't listening all the way.
I know. See, that's the part. You'll be a hard student. You don't listen. Don't listen. See, because I tell people playing. No, don't edit. Don't edit shit. Don't let her edit shit. Because if she edits something, you're going to miss some of the stuff that I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this up, to let you know she didn't edit. Anyway, so, that's what I do. And I tell women, and I've talked to men, I don't teach them the exact same, because I'm not going to get on the back of no bike with no man. That's a no-no. But what I do is I get on the bike with a woman, I'll put her up in front of me. This is what I do. Why? And then I'll reach around her. I will twist the throttle and shoot the clutch, but I'll let her hold her hand on top of mine, so she'll see just how gentle that I am being with the bike. Then tell her, that's what you need. That's what you do. I mean, you don't have to, don't put a death grip on it or nothing, because you treat it like you treat your woman. Sometimes better, because it's going to be better to you. Yeah. I got a slogan for it, but I don't know if you want me to tell it. Do you want me to tell it?
Yeah, I want you to tell me.
What it is, I love my bike more than I love a woman. Why? I ride her when I want to. I don't ride her if she let me.
Are you?
Real talk. I'm just, sweetie, it ain't talking about you. You ain't my woman.
I know, but
I'm just saying. So that's what I mean. You are a woman, right? So that's what I'm going on. So I'm like,
stop! What the fuck?
It's a podcast, baby. You got all the shit's got to be there. I told you now. We talked this from time now. You can't edit nothing. If you edit, you taking away from it. But like I said, I ride my bike when I want to. I even had a woman had the audacity to tell me, "Look, it's gonna be my bike or me." Well, I came to Florida and I got 4 bikes at the house. She ain't never been there.
Oh, where's she at?
In Memphis. Oh, yeah, shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna ride my bike when I want. You don't tell me.
Yeah.
I'm a man. Man, however you want to look at it. Set in my way if you want to say that. But I'm a man. No, you're not gonna tell. This shit I was doing before you were born.
Right.
So I ain't telling you to change you. Hey, stop smoking that 420. You don't tell me what to do. Exactly. I don't have a problem with you doing what you do. And I'm talking third person. I'm not talking about you.
Oh my God.
So anyway, I'm talking about somebody else. I don't care what a person does. So allow me to do me.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. And that's what you don't have a lot.
So, not to get off subject, but let's go back to that 18-year-old boy.
Okay, what I would tell an 18-year-old boy is go and enjoy your life. Life has an expiration date. It does. That's something that I've had to deal with as well. But life has an expiration date. Enjoy your life. You came out of high school If you don't want to go to college, you want to go into the workforce, go, do that. But enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy life. The streets don't love you. It doesn't care nothing about you. So no. You want to holler about, well, man, I ain't no square boy. But then again, them square boys live to see another day.
I know.
So my thing is, enjoy your life. Get in, go find yourself. Whether you go to the military, like I said, whether you go to the workforce, whether you go to college, but find yourself.
That's the advice I give my son.
Find yourself.
Tell him
because you can't tell nobody what to do.
Yeah.
And there's no blueprint on teaching them the best you can.
Right.
My son told me, my 30-year-old, same one that said, I ain't gonna be nothing like my daddy when he was 21. When he's 30 now, guess what he said a couple months ago? That's my daddy. I love my daddy. Man, I don't care what nobody said about my daddy. That's my daddy. I love my daddy. So, because he came to the realization, you ain't gonna find no orange under no apple tree. So if you my son, and I'm an apple tree, your ass an apple too.
Very true.
So, but my thing is, like I said, just to a young one, enjoy yourself. Enjoy life like it's supposed to be. Get you a woman. I didn't say get married. I don't force no marriage or whatever the case may be. That's on you. But get you a woman and spend time with the woman and learn that woman. But them streets.
What do you mean by learn that woman?
If that's the woman for you. If that's the woman for you.
Well, how do
you
know
might
if
have to
that's
go.
the one for
You might have to go through a few of them. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah, you might have to go through a few.
But how do you know? How do you know
when she is it?
Yeah.
That's gonna take a lot. Cause a woman I understand why God said they're the weaker vessel. Man, a woman, you can sit up here and tell them. Honestly, you want me to be honest with y'all on this podcast? A woman is the dumbest thing God created. She the dumbest animal God created. That's just the bottom line. Ain't nothing on earth dumber than a woman. You can sit up here, you can tell them, you can talk to them, you can educate them and everything, and they gonna still holler, well, I don't think you ought to do. I've been doggone riding motorcycles since I was 6 years old, 1970 when I started, July, actually. So 55 calendar years I have on the back of the bike. A woman want to tell me, well, I know I can do this. I'm going to do this my way. But you ain't never rode before. But I'm telling you some things that can happen, that I've seen happen, that will happen if you don't pay attention to this, do such and such a thing. But you want to tell me you're going to do it your way. Help me make that make sense.
Mm-hmm.
That math ain't mathing.
Mm-mm.
So it can't add up.
Mm-mm.
Again, a woman is the dumbest thing God created.
Mm.
From the beginning of time, Adam told, now stay over here now. I got to run take care of this, that. What she do? Try her ass over there fooling with that damn snake.
Mm.
Here we go. We've been screwed up ever since.
Mm.
And then they won't give a woman credit for raising a man. How? She ain't never been no man.
Mm.
But okay, she can teach him how to be a man. Mm. No, that's a lie. She can grow him up because she's going to feed him and he's going to grow up. But I'm not going to teach him how to be a man.
How many daughters do you have?
Excuse me?
How many daughters do you have?
2.
And how old are they?
25 and 9.
25 and 9.
Can I teach them how to be girls? Hell no.
Why would you want to teach them? They stupid.
Huh?
Why would you want to teach them? They stupid.
No, I said the dumbest. I didn't say they were stupid.
I'm sorry,
I said the dumbest. It's a difference, baby. You got to learn. See what I'm saying, podcast? You got to learn that if you define dumb, it tells you that. You said stupid, it tells you that. They're not the same.
What's the difference between dumb and stupid?
Look them up. I just told you that.
Let's
Google it. I mean, I ain't got no let's Google it. You figure it out.
I am.
And it's probably going to have woman written under there.
Dumb versus stupid. And let me go ahead and read this. While both dumb and stupid can describe a lack of intelligence, stupid is generally considered a stronger and more offensive term than dumb. Mm-hmm. Dumb can also mean unable to speak, which is literally a definition, but when you are used to describe intelligence, it can be seen as a less harsh way to say someone is lacking in good judgment or intelligence. So stupid is more often used to indicate a lack of intelligence.
That's right.
So
don't
dumb.
don't that define a woman?
No, it said dumb
Okay.
can also mean unable to speak.
You're right. I didn't say all of them. I just said woman is the dumbest creation. Dumbest thing God made.
Really?
Now, here's the thing. You got some dumb qualities, sweetheart. They might not be all. You might not have all the dumb qualities that some other woman got, but you're the dummy too. Don't get it twisted, babe. I mean, you can. We had a conversation earlier, but you throw something all on. I'm like, what is she talking about? But it's again, it's a woman. They already thinking something before it even got there. Anyway, this has been a good talk. I mean, I'm tired now. We talked 30 minutes now.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for Conversations on the Corner. This is Letitia, and I will see you next time.
Then go out and blow all my money. You say I'm acting funny, but I'm just getting started.